a lot of the cinematography and music in this film is really what makes this such like a cinematic experience.
이리 와봐. 여기 좀 봐.
What's up, YouTube? Drive-By Movies here, and you are watching
Fresh Releases.
My name is James.
My name is Blaise.
And today we're checking out the new movie that's getting all the awards hype, Minari.
결혼하면서 했던 말 기억나? 미국에 가서 서로를 구해주자고 했던 거.
기억해.
Lee Isaac Chung's Minari is about a Korean family that starts a farm in 1980s Arkansas. So, James, this is the movie, as you're saying, is getting a ton of hype going into the Academy Awards, which I think is relatively soon, or maybe it's already passed, because I think it actually is going to pass by the time this airs. So, yeah, it's getting a ton of hype out of going into the Academy Awards. It'll be too late for us to know if it actually won anything, but it is nominated for 6 awards, so that is very exciting. I know this movie got a ton of hype in the festival circuit too, and a lot of people did really enjoy it, but we're finally able to check it out here. I would love to know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, just first and foremost, I highly enjoyed it, and it's really great. It deserves all the praise it's getting, but it's not the best picture of the year for sure. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought this was a solid movie. I'm excited to see what Lee Isaac Chung comes out with next, which just got announced pretty recently, which I'll talk to you about. But yeah, I think, I mean, first and foremost, Steven Yeun is an actor that like we've been watching for a while. Like I'm sure most people started out seeing him with The Walking Dead, of course, but you know, one of the best movies of the last decade, though, he starred in. And no, it's not Mayhem, which I enjoyed. That's a really fun movie. Burning, I highly recommend people to go check out Burning. I know it was on Netflix at one point, not sure if it still is, but that's one of the best foreign films that we've seen in a while. And you would think, is this a foreign film? No, this is an American-made movie and stuff. It's, you know, just about Korean, you know, a Korean family trying to make it in the US and stuff. It's not really just, it's overall, like, why I'm saying it's not the best picture is it's not the most original plot. We've seen this kind of plot before. I'm not going to name off like every movie that's done something, but I really enjoyed seeing, though, you know, a family try to make it in Arkansas. That feels very different. So trying to make it with like, you know, starting to create Korean produce and stuff, that was really cool. And the performances also, though, by Steven Yeun stand out incredibly. But most importantly, I think the grandma and son stick out the most in this movie. They really carry this, and I love their performances.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I really enjoyed this movie. And first off, like you said, I think that the son, some of the best child acting I've ever seen, probably next to some other films like Beasts of No Nation, but also Beasts of the Southern Wild. Both the Beast movies have excellent child acting. And this film has some of the best child acting I've seen from young David, played by Alan S. Kim. So he's an excellent actor, very young actor, but I would have loved to see, you know, some more love thrown to there. I think Steven Yeun is getting a lot of love, and I have to say he does a great job in this film. We know that he's a great actor, and you know, he's a very talented actor, and he's a kind of legendary in a way because he had, you know, that first kind of on-screen love affair with another character in The Walking Dead, which has always been kind of like this legendary thing, and it's kind of propelled his career, which is awesome.
I know that when he took this role, I watched, before I saw the movie, I saw an interview between him and the actor from Sound of Metal. His name's blanking on me.
Riz Ahmed. Yeah, it was a conversation between both of them talking about like their movies and stuff. And I remember him saying specifically he didn't want to take a movie because, like, you know, he said he didn't experience a lot of things that like some of his family did and stuff. And he wasn't sure if he wanted to be that guy to bring it to a film and stuff, but he still gave it a shot and stuff. And like, it was like, I thought he did a fantastic job bringing that, like, you know, into real life and stuff. And highly recommend people to check out that interview. I thought it was really good and stuff to see. Like, it's very rare that we get to see two, you know, people that, you know, two actors that are, you know, two diverse actors, like,
have lead roles in these kind of movies and stuff. But this movie specifically calls for it though, versus Sound of Metal and stuff. So I just recommend checking it out. I thought there was a great conversation between the two of them and stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out then. When it comes to talking about Minari, I thought that this film was excellent. I think some of the things that I'm not hearing so much, and I don't think it was nominated for cinematography, but I feel like a lot of the cinematography and music in this film is really what makes this such like a cinematic experience, as opposed to, you know, kind of everyone's focusing on the acting. And I think the acting's excellent. I said some of the best child acting I've seen. But I think that when it comes to all those cinematic elements, like the music, the sound, and the cinematography were absolutely excellent. I thought that those are the things that really shined and made this movie. So it made you kind of empathize with this movie, empathize with the characters, and kind of experience the resilience of the American immigrant, essentially, which I thought this film did a great job of showing that kind of resilience that somebody has who, you know, is total fish out of water story. They go to Arkansas to kind of set this life up for themselves that could be different, where they're not just working and workers like they were in California. They're now going to own their own farm and you know, produce this produce and get their lives, you know, set their own lives for themselves, while also getting the mother to kind of help out in the house. I thought that was a really cool story that you don't see really every day, and especially in like the 2021 or 2020 award season.
Also, one thing also is sex scene. I never knew what, like, of course that's a job that like you just don't think about and stuff, but that's like, you know, seeing like how long of a day it is and how many like chicks you have to go through in order to do it. Like, it's a job like you kind of take for granted and just never think about and stuff. But like I appreciate like seeing that kind of aspect and stuff, of seeing like the kind of jobs that people have to go through in order to survive and stuff. So yeah, that was like really powerful to see. And then also, yeah, definitely have to like shout out to the cinematography also, just like capturing like Arkansas in like such a like way. Like we get a lot of like, there's a lot of magic hour sequences in this movie at sunset and at sunrise hours, so it like looks beautiful. It's everything. And then, you know, everything that's shot also where they plant the Minari also like looks wonderful at that little creek and stuff. That was like great to see. But yeah, I mean, I guess one thing to announce though, so like one thing we've talked about on these shows is like, or these episodes, is like, what is the director gonna move on to and stuff. And we've seen a lot of directors like already get swooped up to do a Marvel movie. It's driving us crazy and stuff. Like I forgot which one I was freaking out about.
Your favorite directors, Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead.
Right. Yes, they were like supposed to do a Moonlight pilot or something for like Disney Plus.
Yeah, Moon Knight, not Moonlight. Barry Jenkins directed Moonlight.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can I guess actually first? I mean, you
can guess, but you'll probably
be more
wrong,
fun.
though.
I'll probably be wrong, but it might be fun. You know, like I guess let's narrow this down. So we got options. It could be Marvel. It could be DC. Ooh, could be something wild like from one of the streaming service, maybe Netflix. I know Netflix is having their Millarverse is becoming a thing. So maybe I'm going to guess maybe along the lines of that.
I'll just say he got swooped up by a huge profile director's production company.
It's got to be the Russo brothers.
No, yeah. I get it, just because we also saw like the director of Nomadland. She's doing like a Marvel movie. That was like another one where we're like, what? Like that's what they're going on to and stuff. No, so he got swooped up by J.J. Abrams for Bad Robot and Paramount to remake a movie, and that movie
it's got to be Star Trek.
No, right? Your Name, actually. Yeah. Surprising, right? Yeah. The anime film and manga Your Name. Yeah, that's what his next project will be. Yeah,
I don't know if I would really be in the, I don't know. I feel like if there's any anime that I really want to see be a movie at this point, it's obviously not Ghost in the Shell, but it would probably only be Cowboy Bebop. I think that's the only one that could really work. And I know that we can't actually watch the animated Cowboy Bebop movie. It's for some reason not available like online at all on any streaming services or even for rental. So maybe that means that that's coming at some point. When it comes to Your Name as an actual live action movie, I I just go watch the animation. It's fine as that. I don't think it's really necessary to have a live action movie, and I don't care who you cast in any of the roles. Like, that's not going to make a difference to me. It's not like the whole whitewashing thing. It's just really won't matter to me. I'm not really interested in the live action aspect, especially because it's probably gonna have a ton of CGI, and the animation there was already good enough. That was kind of really why you go and watch a Makoto Shinkai movie. So I guess that's cool. He's not getting jumped into the Marvel machine or DC universe or the Monsterverse. You know, he's gonna be making something else, but it's still kind of a weird adaptation.
Yeah, I know you're expecting something bigger and stuff, but yeah, like it's interesting that J.J. Abrams is helming your name, and then like but yeah, right on. It's different. I mean, I'd rather see that versus like, you know, them going to do a Marvel movie, but yeah, like good luck, Lee. But yeah, overall, I mean, yeah, there's not like too much to say on this movie because it's so grounded in just like reality. I'd say like this is a movie that like I feel like anyone can relate to. Well, maybe not anyone, but like, you know, just as someone, you know, who has like immigrant grandparents and stuff, like, you know, just like hearing their stories of what they had to go through and stuff, like, you know, it's like a powerful movie to watch and stuff, and like, you know, kind of like accept like what they like struggled with. And yeah, so this movie like kind of like hit at home at times, and like also I appreciate that it's not a family that's like trying their best to stick together. Like I really appreciate that, like it's just an ultimatum that Stephen Yeun almost says like, hey, if I fail, I give you the right to like take the kids and like, you know, run away without me and stuff, like, but this is what I'm gonna do and stuff. And you know, I like it's different in that aspect and stuff. So yeah, I recommend people checking it out and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely really enjoyed this movie, and I think if it really killed it at the Oscars, you're probably going to know by now, or you'll know shortly. So regardless though, I don't think that's really that important, but if that's important to you, hopefully it did well. But anyways, I think you should check this movie out. The easiest way to check this movie out is available on Amazon for rental. It's like a premium rental fee, so just know that going ahead, since it's currently in theaters, it's also more expensive. So if you rent it, go ahead and use the link down below in the description box to support the show. That's an Amazon affiliate link. You can rent it and support the show by watching it there.
Yeah, after doing that, be sure to come back here, leave a comment letting us know what you thought about the movie so we can keep the conversation going. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to get all of our latest updates. If you liked us, well, might as well just like the video, so be sure to do that as well too.
And if you haven't already, guys, we're available on all social media, so go ahead, check us out there: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Is there anything else? Twitter? Yeah, anyways, guys, follow us there and tune in next week for a brand new video.